scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Real Deal has been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knockout man after man, they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind. Get rid of that guy.
You can sense it. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. Big shot he just scored with. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he's just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out front, get to a distance where you're...
Let's get it. We ain't leading the fight. It's all good. It's all good. It's all at the bottom. At the State Palace Theater. Let's get it. Feel me? Alec, Trinidad. Dang, boy, this man got a lot of... This man been fighting, bro. I got 7 fights. Let's go. We ready to go.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the welterweight division, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
Here's our first hitter. Hailing out of Guantanamo, Trinidad.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Well, they're underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Real Deal has been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knockout man after man, they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind. Get rid of that guy.
You can sense it. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. Big shot he just scored with. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he's just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Goes down for the first time tonight, but you can see he's ready to make up for it here.
Yeah, just a little bit of water in the basement, not a full flood. But if he doesn't want those pipes to burst, he better figure out quick why he got dropped.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. The combo lands upstairs. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Nice one.
When a right-handed fighter faces a southpaw like we see here tonight, Teddy, that right jab is right up against his jab.
That's absolutely right. And you know what? That's a great point, because there lies maybe the greatest advantage for the southpaw, because now the orthodox fighter doesn't feel comfortable using his jab. It doesn't land. It doesn't have the clearance that it usually has. And therefore, he doesn't use it, and he hurts himself.
He scored well after being hit himself. Protecting his head well with his guard. Well, his opponent doesn't like that, but that's exactly what he was trying to do. Just create some space there. He missed with that headshot. End of round 1. Real Deal's corner is like a congratulatory receiving line right now. They're just thrilled with what went down in that last round as he scored the knockdown. Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine?
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent, and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
Real Deal's movement helped out there. He just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
A stabbing right hand comes in by Real Deal. Real Deal's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Good 1-2 by Real Deal. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Real Deal's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Real Deal. Able to cover up that gut. Wide shots that aren't sharp or targeted. That has been his problem tonight. Real Deal's right hand scores well. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
There's a straight right hand.
Inside. Keep your body moving.
Real Deal's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Real Deal's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Real Deal. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Punch, that's it.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Keep working that jab, baby.
Real Deal's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. 10 seconds to go in this 3rd round. Good accuracy with that uppercut. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
When he misses you with a punch, counter. We got a counter.
Real Deal is in complete control of this fight early on here. Teddy, he's up 3-zip on your scorecards, but even more important than that, he may be able to end this fight. He's put his man down on the canvas.
Well, his opponent keeps squaring up with him, giving him a lot of surface, and he's finding that surface.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Real Deal's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
That was not well targeted by Real Deal.
Come on, kid, focus.
Firing off with the uppercuts. Great exchange. Halfway through round number 4.
Hook, he wide open for the hook. You got this. You got this one.
You see him holding on. Nice 1-2 by Real Deal.
Keep your hands up.
Solid uppercut. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Real Deal's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. In a later stage of the fight like we have right here, when you see one guy consistently getting hit with the right hand, what is the answer?
Move your head.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Now hugging on the inside.
Still not moving enough. Come on, now move.
Left hand came after the jab.
Hooks on the inside. Hooks on the inside. Side to side. Side to side. Pace yourself. You're doing good.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Keep working.
Good smooth work by Real Deal. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Come on now, relax. Deep breath.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that.
Inside. That's good.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. And this round comes to an end. Real Deal's in dominating form here tonight. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and he's ahead on our scorecards ringside.
Yeah, but don't forget, he's in the other guy's hometown. So don't let up too soon. Don't start partying too soon. You know, still keep doing the things you were doing to get you to this place.
Come on, punch. That's it.
Good exchange. He fires back. Gets rid of that body shot. Good power punch. The right hand landed. Real Deal. Solid. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons.
There it is! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. The sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over! This fight is over! again. Knockout victory for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Real Deal.
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
That was a physical fight right there. He an inside fighter, so had to keep pushing that fool back every time. To, create a little space so I could get my stuff up. But yeah, man, we went, 54%. Yeah, man, we wasn't landing a lot of. I mean, we did good, 54% good, but I'm used to that 60 range. That's pretty decent, man. Pretty decent. He only got 92 shots off out of 383. That's defense. 8-0, 8 KO. Yeah. All right, we're getting better, man. We're getting better. I'm not taking these. Hey, Tim Bradley a champ now? I'm not taking these invites no more because every time I take one now, it only let me get one out. Now when I accept the invites, game frees up when I when I try to go to the event. So I ain't even gonna accept the invites no more. Alright. Hey man, I don't feel like fighting this dude because I ain't counter punches. Well, go ahead and do it. Oh, it seemed like Philly just got everything though. I'm tripping. It seems like Philly got everything you need all the time. Let's do Philly one. Uh-oh, let's see what we got. Oh boy, went at it. Atlanta, alright. Hey, look at that defensive fighter of the year. You feel me? Doing our thing, man. 8-0, 8 KO. Take pride in defense. Oh, this dude was a fighter there. This one I'm supposed to be fighting next. Right? Come back of the year. All right, let's see who retired. Let everybody stand. As long as it ain't nobody with a real name. All these AI fighters, I ain't real about them. I fought him, I'm gonna fight them. Tim Haynes. I don't see none of the real fighters retiring, so we good. We good. He is good. Alright, Bradley, who you beat? That beat him and hers? Oh, I think that was alright. I think he was already. I think he had already did that. Oh nah, that's new. Tell Bradley to play a game, boy.